People who are extreme in terms of job they're doing or just something which pumps up your adrenaline requires special gear. This fact also implies for your smartphone companion. This is where Blackview BV6000 steps in. With its IP68 certificate, it offers complete dust protection, and it is also protected from long-term immersion, which will definitely help those in need for these kind of protections. Design philosophy described with simple word would be rugged. Combination of metal and hard rubber gives excellent impression in hand. Plastic parts feel solid and sturdy. They will definitely help with shock absorption. Part of sides are made of metal, and this really adds to good impression. Interesting details are present all around, not something that you see every day on smartphone. Blackview BV6000 hardware isn't less impressive when we compare it to external build quality. Chipset is more than strong enough to run device fluently and lag-free. IP68 certification is admirable, but it comes with cost. Fingerprint sensor is absent and screen is 1080p resolution, which isn't big deal considering screen diagonal. Screen performance in terms of brightness could be better. It is fine to be honest, but for my taste, maximal levels could be higher. Viewing angles are solid, but again, not the best I've seen. Still, screen was pleasant to watch and use. Android version 6 with Blackview customization is fine. A little bit dark for my taste, but it runs fluently. Apps start fast and RAM management is good overall, offering you snappy user experience. It is worth noting that Blackview announced Android 7 update to be pushed as over-the-air update. What surprised me is loudness. Voice calls are clear and loud in both ways, and speaker is one of louder I heard. 3.5mm port provides nominal output levels. Produced sound will satisfy your needs. Both micro USB and 3.5mm ports are protected with rubber seals, which will ensure water and dust protection. Front-facing camera is just okay. Decent colors with overall good white balance. Nothing spectacular.
Front-facing camera video test of Blackview.
Main camera sensor is something that won't blow your mind, but again, it is decent unit. Still, I must admit, I've seen better performance for this price point. What you get is good colors and white balance with solid amount of details when zoomed in. Overall, I find BV6000 to be decent shooter with its back camera. Video files are nothing spectacular. Videos are shot in Full HD and they are mediocre at their best. Hardware performance in high demanding tasks is top-notch. Considering 1080p screen resolution, Blackview BV6000 handles tasks with no problems. Games run fluently. And again to repeat, with the amount of pixels for GPU to render, there is no game that can be trouble. Personally, it was a real pleasure to see that games which usually have laggy parts now run a lot better. Battery life is something that cannot be ignored, and I can say with ease that autonomy is excellent. Test provided admirable result. Combining this with fact that BV6000 managed to last me for 2 days of usage. It is important to tell that these 2 days consist of no gaming at all. Usual messaging apps, voice calls, YouTube and web browsing. Blackview BV6000 is interesting device with narrow target of users who don't want to use dedicated cases and are in some degree careless, as it can handle submerging, dust and careless drops on the ground. BV6000 can be ideal solution if you find yourself in need for this kind of protections. Let's don't forget its performance, which isn't something to put on side. It has its shortcomings in terms of lower display resolution and missing fingerprint sensor. but these things aren't bothering me at all. You get a lot in return, as IP68, overall performance and excellent battery life. I would like to mention barometer, which you will rarely see on any other device out there. I hope you liked this review. Links where you can find Blackview BV6000 is in the description box. Also, like, share and subscribe. And until next review, see ya.